There's a lot of expectations when you wear the flag for Canada. One of them is excellence in your play and your behavior, but the other part is the outreach and giving back to the international community. So I hope they really appreciate what this means on an international stage in terms of growth of the game, importance to other countries, and take that with them. We like to do these types of practices with different countries. It's good for both programs.
There's a lot of, logistics and a lot of planning that goes into this tournament. So for them to take the time out of their busy schedule and support us and help us and just come out here and have a laugh and throw the ball around with us means the world to these guys.
It was a huge surprise for the team. He came up to me and was like, yeah, I organized a practice with Team Canada. A team full of the best players of the world, and I couldn't believe it. And to come out here and have a practice with him was a huge opportunity.
It was almost like a pre-team dance at the beginning where you had all the Canadian guys were here, all the Austrian guys were here. It was kind of nice when they started going down and they're just simply playing catch. That's sort of a simple exchange, but it's kind of cool to watch that sort of happen naturally, and then, it sort of grew throughout the whole practice.
Shoot. So come get wide, take run by the goalie, and just throw it in the empty.
They were able to coach us, all small details, from the goal, how to take shots, where to look at the goalies and everything. And I think it's a huge learning only in 1 hour.
It's tough to put into words on how much this means to Austria lacrosse. These guys that have a wealth of knowledge and the experience, our players from Austria are like sponges. They take all this info in, and there's no doubt in my mind they're going to go back to their country and share it with the rest of the lacrosse world over there.
These are great memories for the Canadian guys as well. You don't remember the practice where you were fine-tuning the penalty kill or working on your breakouts and stuff. It's the time you came out and got to share a laugh and some passes and play catch with some people you've never met before from parts of the world that you've never been to. And it's all about those encounters that make this tournament and this game so great.
They care about the game and they care about the growth of it, and I'm proud of how they embrace this part of what it means to be for Team Canada.
Box lacrosse still isn't the most popular sport out there, but hopefully practices like this they can bring back to Austria and they can teach their fellow players some stuff and continue to grow the game.
One thing that stands out in my mind is the practice player of the day. These guys gave away some shoulder pads to a guy on our team that didn't have proper structured shoulder pads. So these guys noticed that. It's not easy for them to get gloves or pads or helmets or whatever it is for lacrosse.
Very surprised and thank you for the gift. It's great. It was great to make practice with you guys.
That simple thing that they showed gratitude towards one of our players, and the look on his face that made my day.
For me, his expression and how happy he was worth it all. I was lucky enough to play for Canada in '03 when this whole international indoor tournament started, and to see the growth in every 4 years. Where the tournament is now from back in '03, you're seeing the fruits of those interactions, the health of the countries and the volume of the countries, and the overall growth of the program has been good to see over the years.
Me being a newer coach and newer to this World Championship, I look forward to kind of seeing that growth within Austria lacrosse and these newer clubs. And I got to say thank you to you guys and Glenn for giving us this opportunity. So thanks, Bob.
If we can't win this thing, we're hoping Austria does now.
Yeah, we'll see him in the finals.